Don't you love it when things are both easier and more affordable? Like when the rain washes your car for you. Or like when you save up to 10% by bundling your renters and auto insurance with USAA. Bundle with USAA and start saving. Get a quote today.
This episode is brought to you by Indeed. When your computer breaks, you don't wait for it to magically start working again. You fix the problem. So why wait to hire the people your company desperately needs? Use Indeed's sponsored jobs to hire top talent fast. And even better, you only pay for results. There's no need to wait. Speed up your hiring with a $75 sponsored job credit at Indeed.com/podcast. Terms and conditions apply.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of the JRPG Report. My name is Dalton Suter, and as of today, there was a Nintendo Direct. So I've got all the JRPG goodness that I could extract from the Direct, and among some other things that have been announced here recently. I hope you all are doing well. I hope you're having a lovely day whenever this finds you. Let's jump right into it, shall we? Koei Tecmo just announced that Atelier Yumiya, the Alchemist of Memories in the Envisioned Land, will be getting updates in the near future to address camera behavior and usability. Since launch, Atelier Yumiya has been patched to add support for a demo save transfer, but Koei Tecmo is going to address issues with the camera, battle results screens, sprinting, synthesis animations, and more in the near future. It is unclear if these will arrive in a single update or in a few different patches, though. Atelier Yumiya and the Alchemist of Memories and the Envisioned Lands is out now worldwide for the PlayStation 5, PlayStation 4, Xbox Series X and S, Xbox One, Nintendo Switch, PC via Steam. Level 5 has showcased a new version of an older trailer for Fantasy Life I, The Girl Who Steals Time during the Nintendo Direct today with a look at Switch gameplay footage. The Fantasy Life I, The Girl Who Steals Time New Life Guide video was released by Level 5 about a month ago when it was confirmed that the game was launching worldwide simultaneously across all consoles and Steam. Today, the Nintendo Direct had a new version of the same trailer released, but showcasing Switch footage going by the button prompts compared to the original trailer that had PlayStation button prompts. The trailer ends with the disclaimer that the footage shown is a work in progress, so do keep that in mind. Fantasy Life I, The Girl Who Steals Time will release worldwide simultaneously for PlayStation 5, Xbox X and S, PlayStation 4, Nintendo Switch, and PC via Steam May 21st. If you want to check out that trailer, I do believe that they have it up over on their YouTube channel. Publisher The Pokemon Company and developer Game Freak have released new footage, information, and screenshots for Pokemon Legends ZA, or as I'm going to call it, Zaza, introducing the high-stakes ZA Royal Competition. When night falls in Lumiose City, a battle zone with red borders made from cutting-edge holographic technology will appear somewhere within the city. Trainers compete in these battle zones from dusk until dawn as part of the ZA Royale, a fierce competition where participants start at rank Z and battle their way to rank A. Only the strongest will claim the top rank, and those who reach rank A may even have one in-game wish granted. As players navigate the competition, they'll encounter other competitors and friends who will test their skills, like either Urbane or Tawny. During the day, trainers can explore wild zones to catch Pokemon in preparation for upcoming battles at night. When the battle zone becomes active, timing and strategy are key, as landing a surprise attack can provide a critical advantage, and escaping higher-ranked opponents may sometimes be necessary. To succeed in the ZA Royale, players must make the most of both day and night, strengthening their team for any challenges that await in Lumiose City. Pokemon Legends Zaza, or ZA, is due out for Switch in late 2025. And again, you can find a trailer for this on the Nintendo page on YouTube. So a little bit of sad news for those that play it. Square Enix has announced that its tactical RPG for mobile, War of the Visions Final Fantasy Brave Exvius, will be ending service globally on May 29th. The official notice is available in-game and also the official game website. War of the Visions Final Fantasy Brave Exvius debuted globally in March 2020, and it will now be shut down just over 5 years since its release globally. As of writing this, there is no mention of a shutdown on the Japanese website. Square Enix says this decision has been made because it will be difficult to maintain a satisfactory app experience going forward. So yeah, kind of a bummer for the people that are playing that. It's unfortunate. That's one of the things with phone games. I try not to get too into phone games because they just seem to get yanked away from you, which is a bummer. Except unless they're paid games. Like if you buy a game from the App Store, then that's typically okay. And speaking of that, now I'm going to preface you, dear listener, this is not technically a JRPG, but I have been playing it recently, and it is fantastic. And I just have to say that there are now more widely available ways to play it as well. The House of Fata Morgana from Novect is now available on iOS and Android through Crunchyroll's subscription. The House of Fata Morgana debuted in the West on PC and has since seen a few ports in the form of the House of Fata Morgana Dreams of the Revenants edition for PlayStation 4, PlayStation Vita, and for Nintendo Switch that included more stories and extras above the PC release. Today, Crunchyroll released the House of Fata Morgana on iOS and Android as part of the Crunchyroll Game Vault. Crunchyroll subscribers on the Mega and Ultimate Fan tier get access to those games on iOS and Android. So yeah, that's basically it. I really wanted you guys to know that this is now available in another area, and it's incredible. You should read it. It's real good. All right, publisher Square Enix and developer ArtDink Corporation have released the first trailers for the screenshots, for Dragon Quest 1 and 2 HD 2D remake. The remake combines full remakes of Dragon Quest 1 and Dragon Quest 2, allowing players to experience the legendary RPGs for the first time ever on modern platforms. The new trailer showed off gameplay for the first time as players take control of the descendants of Erdrick, the legendary hero whose legacy is passed down through generations in these games. Last year's Dragon Quest III HD 2D remake chronologically takes place before Dragon Quest 1 and 2 HD 2D remake. So players can continue the story in these games and complete the revered Erdrick trilogy, or pick up and play this compilation as a standalone adventure. Developed by Square Enix team Asano, HD 2D is a critically acclaimed graphic style that combines pixel art characters with 3D backgrounds and then adds high-definition visual effects to deliver a nostalgic, yet fresh visual style. Dragon Quest 1 and 2 HD 2D Remake is the 6th title produced in the HD 2D style. Dragon Quest 1 and 2 HD 2D Remake is due out for PlayStation 5, Xbox Series, Switch, PC via Steam and Microsoft Store sometime in 2025. Bandai Namco Entertainment has just announced a new Super Robot Wars, with Super Robot Wars Y coming this year for Nintendo Switch, PlayStation 5, and Steam. The tactical RPG will feature mecha characters and units from Macross Delta, Passionate Valkyrie, I'm going to guess that's how you pronounce that, Getter RoboArc, Combattler 5, Aura Battler Dunbean, Mobile Fighter G Gundam, Mobile Suit Gundam, The Witch from Mercury Season 1, and more. And I know Gundam and mech fans out there are just cursing at me right now. I tried my best, I promise. Super Robot Wars Y releases in 2025 for PlayStation 5, Nintendo Switch, and Steam. In the looming calamity of inevitable ruin, Super Robot Wars Y challenges the Guardians of Steel to rise and conquer fate. The lauded series combines an all-star mecha cast, action-packed attack animations, and an upgrade system to customize various units and pilots. The game also features a deep and engaging original story that weaves together universes from a variety of mecha anime. In a battle to determine the world's future, players strategically command an army on a grid-based battlefield, utilizing their arsenal of weapons and abilities to defeat the opposing army. Super Robot Wars Y is the anticipated new entry to the franchise following the 2021 hit Super Robot Wars 30 as a must-have for fans of the long-running game series in the West. Now, one that took me out of nowhere, Atlus has announced Rado Remastered, The Mystery of the Soulless Army, a remastered version of Devil Summoner Rado Kuzunoha and versus the Soulless Army for PlayStation 5, Xbox Series, PlayStation 4, Xbox One, Switch, and PC, and it will launch June 19th for $49.99. Pre-orders are available now, and there is a digital deluxe edition that will be available for $64.99, which includes a copy of the game and some downloadable content. Kuzunoha's Village Trainings grants access to trials with experience, in-game currency, and stat increase rewards. Demon of the Arrow Rift grants access to battles with special book rewards. Guest Demons Pack grants access to popular demons from the Shin Megami Tensei series. Skill Book Pack, forbidden books that grant special abilities, and a Survival Pack, which grants items that help in battle. Undertake the case of the century in this must-play classic from Atlus. The studio behind Shin Megami Tensei remasters Devil Summoner, Rado Kuzunoha versus the Soulless Army, and revamped visuals, quality of life updates, new voiceovers, and an overhauled battle system. So yeah, man, that just took me by surprise. I was like, what? It's nice to see some more of the SMT spin-offs get some love that weren't necessarily Persona. You know, like, I love Persona, don't get me wrong. But I think Devil Summoners were some cool games too. So I'm happy to see this. I will most definitely be snagging that at some point. All right, and one of the joys of Nintendo Directs is that players can usually expect a shadow drop release or two, and this time it was Square Enix's classic SaGa Frontier 2. Originally released back on the PlayStation in the early 2000s in the West, Frontier 2 continued the legacy set by its predecessors with its non-linear gameplay and various paths that players could take to reach the end. Taking place in the land of Sandale, SaGa Frontier 2 contains two main storylines, that of Gustav XIII and Will, and follows these characters over the course of their lives over several decades. This release is just the latest in Square's multi-year initiative to revitalize the previously dormant franchise, including the likes of SaGa Emerald Beyond, Romancing Saga: A Minstrel Song Remastered, SaGa Frontier 1 Remastered, and last year's fantastic Romancing Saga 2 Revenge of the Seven, which was a full-on remake of the second Romancing Saga title. SaGa Frontier 2 Remastered is available now on the Nintendo Switch, PlayStation 4 and 5, Steam, iOS, and Android. And this is a long interview with the developer, but I do want to say that I am still very, very hyped for Rune Factory Guardians of Azuma. Like, looks awesome. It really does. All right, Konami has confirmed the release date for their upcoming Eden Zero action RPG. The company will release the game simultaneously worldwide on July 15th. In addition, Konami has opened pre-orders globally online. The new game is particularly noted for having a robust attire customization system for the series' characters. One of the pre-order/early bonus, or early purchase bonuses revealed is an accessory that will differ exclusively between platforms, PlayStation, Xbox, or Steam. However, Konami has assured that the pre-order bonus items will also be available as paid DLC for those who do not purchase the game early. You can find the release date announcement trailer over on YouTube. And let's get the quick overview of this, because this is a new game in my spectrum of knowledge. A new game adaptation of Hiro Mashima's famous fantasy opus. Take off to the stars and adventure. Hiro Mashima's space fantasy manga and anime Eden Zero is becoming an action RPG. Step into the shoes of Shiki & Co. and play through the original story, expanded with tons of game-exclusive content and quests, all set within a vast open world. Overpower enemies with combos and finishing attacks. Build up the gauge, and then activating a special skill inflicts heavy damage to all nearby enemies. Dive deeper into the intense and suspenseful story from the anime and manga. The entire planet of Blue Garden is explorable. Once you reach a certain point in the game, you will be able to travel all over Blue Garden, the planet of adventures. Over 700 types of equipable items can be obtained by progressing through the game, so there's no shortage of ways to alter your character's appearance and tweak their stats. You can freely combine any equipment and accessories that you want with a feature that allows you to alter characters' appearances without changing their stats. So like a transmog system, that's really cool. Or glamour system for you Final Fantasy XIV players. As you travel across Blue Garden, you'll see collectible cards and notes scattered all over the world. Can you find them all? New material penned by Hiro Mashima for the game expands the lore of Eden Zero even further. What secrets will be revealed? Well, color me intrigued. That sounds awesome. All right, so Promise Mascot Agency from Kaizen Gameworks has gotten a new trailer introducing the Kakashi heroes, designed and painted by Ikumi Nakamura and Mai Matori. Kaizen Gameworks' newest release, the open-world creature collector RPG Promise Mascot Agency, launches in 2 weeks for all current consoles and PC platforms. Ahead of its launch, the developer and publisher have released a new trailer showcasing the Kakashi heroes with a special reveal for Paradise Killer, Kaizen Gameworks' prior release for fans. Promise Mascot Agency launches April 10th for PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X and S, Nintendo Switch, and PC via Steam, and a demo is available on all platforms. So here's a little overview of the trailer, and if it piques your interest, go check it out. When disaster strikes and a mascot needs help, send in the heroes. We are proud to unveil the Kakashi heroes, designed and painted by Ikumi Nakamura and Mai Matori. Recruit heroes to help your mascots in Promise Mascot Agency, an open-world creature collector RPG. Delve into the wonderful and bizarre world of Promise Mascot Agency this April on Steam, Xbox, PlayStation, Epic, and Nintendo Switch. Wishlist the game to keep updated with all the latest news, and more importantly, to make Pinky happy. So, yeah, they look like Power Rangers. To me, they do. It looks like a Sentai thing, but with some visual novel and some chibi aspects almost. Like, it looks interesting. I don't know how to quite describe it. At Anime Japan 2025, Com2 US announced a new RPG in development based on the anime and manga series Tougen Anki for mobile and PC release this year. This unnamed project aims to deliver a dark fantasy world and characters recreated in an RPG to capture the anime's universe with unique gameplay mechanics. While the trailer and announcement art mentioned it being a mobile game, the official announcement also confirms that it's aiming for a global mobile and PC launch this year. And during the event, details about the anime and game adaptations were officially revealed with a 40-second trailer showcasing key moments from the game in development. Let's see, what else do they have? Using advanced 3D modeling and cutting-edge technology, the game aims to faithfully recreate the anime's art style and aesthetic while optimizing the experience for a global audience on mobile and PC platforms. Okay, I'm willing to give it a chance. I know mobile game makes it a hit and miss in my mind, but I'm willing to check it out. All right, publisher Netmarble and developer Netmarble FNC have opened the official teaser website and social accounts for open world action RPG The Seven Deadly Sins Origin, which will be available for console, PC, iOS, and Android in 2025. So if that game is on your radar, there is now a whole website that's got screenshots, and I believe it's got some trailers on there. The screenshots look amazing. Like, this game looks really cool. Makes me want to check out the anime, to be honest with you. But, like, I don't know. It seems promising. All right. Publisher CE Asia and developer Sense Games have released the launch trailer for action RPG AI Limit ahead of its release next week for PlayStation 5 and PC via Steam. In addition to the launch trailer, CE Asia has confirmed that the game will have a global unlock at 14 UTC on March 27th for both PlayStation 5 and Steam. CE Asia also shared the global release times per region located below. So you're talking East Coast, March 27th, 10 o'clock. West Coast, it's going to be March 27th at 7 o'clock. So there you go. Let's see. Haven's Wall. Humanity's last city lies in ruin, besieged by the Necros. Meanwhile, an immortal blader is seeking the truth of her origin. The trailer also introduces a brand new rival blader, a shadowy figure hell-bent on stopping Arisa in her quest for answers. Throughout the approximate 25-hour first playthrough, this anime-style Souls-like will see players facing increasingly powerful enemies and bosses. Will they rise to the challenge, or will they become another victim to Haven's Wall's unforgiving streets? AI Limit will launch, again, March 27th. The standard edition is priced at $31.49, and the Digital Deluxe edition is at $40.49. And that is, they are both with a discount for pre-orders. You get a 10% off discount. And you get an exclusive maid outfit and hairband bonus. Oh boy. And lastly, like, there are more pages up now for Trails in the Sky first chapter remake. Super stoked about it. Absolutely cannot wait. As much as I love that game, to go back and play it in a 3D space. Oh, you just don't know, listeners. You just don't know. Or maybe you do. Maybe you know exactly how good that game is because you've played it and you are patiently waiting for me to play more of it. Because I'm still waiting to get to Trails in the Sky the third and then rolling into the Crossbills. All right. Well, that is about all I could wring out of the direct for what I could find. I will say that there is another direct coming soon exclusively for the Switch 2, so I will probably be back relatively soon to talk to you about that whenever that comes. But if you hear from me before, then that just means that we're eating good right now, man. Go find us over on Twitter at JRPG Report. We're also over on Blue Sky at JRPG Report. You want to check us out over on Patreon and support the show. It means a lot to me. Patreon.com/JRPG Report. And you can get your name read on each and every episode, like these wonderful people: Jake W., Jordan K., Kularian, Kana, Logan Joreid, and Be the Knight. You guys rock. Also, check me out over on the Steam Machine Podcast, a bi-weekly PC gaming show where me and a couple of my buddies play through our backlogs and talk about it. Right now, we're doing a couple short games because we are playing Octopath Traveler 2. So obviously, we need some time to really get the most out of that. So we're doing a couple short games. At least I can tell you what the first one is, which will be our next episode, and that is Legend of the River King for the Game Boy Color. We're going with the retro poll. We haven't done that yet, so really looking forward to that. I have tried to play that a little bit, and let me tell you, not easy to catch a fish. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. So listeners, if you know, reach out to me. Let me know what I'm doing wrong trying to catch a fish in Legend of the River King. But that is going to wrap up this JRPG report. Thank you all for listening. It really does mean the most that you support the show. And do me a favor, get back out there and level up.